Well, I've been really excited about the four. In fact, they're young, but they're learning at a fast rate, which is what you want from incoming people. And our transfer, Heather's doing a great job of adjusting and learning a new style of volleyball compared to her community college. So I'm excited. I think all four are going to see the court and often. So I think the playing time is going to be exciting for them. And I think we'll take some lumps at times and make some freshman errors or some mistakes, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. I think that they're going to be strengths. They like the diverse offense we run. They can run a bunch of different plays. They don't just hit a high ball at the pin. They can do some different things. So I think they're going to do a good job for us. Oh, it's interesting. You'll never have 5 seniors that all were starters or all competed and played almost every match. So that was a unique situation. I don't think it'll be duplicated for a long time. So I can't say that it's not a big loss. It really is. Getting Emily back is going to help that for this year, but we're definitely young. And we're going to make mistakes, and I'm going to have to work harder at coaching this year than I did last year, that's for sure. It did hurt that we didn't make the postseason because I felt like we had the experience, we had the skill level, they knew what to do, they knew how to execute the offense and defense, and we just came up short, we underachieved. So with that being a challenge, now this year we have a really big challenge because we want to make this playoffs, and so these kids are going to have to play up and over their head at times, and low error, which is tough for new kids because they're going to make mistakes. So it's a challenge. I've been telling the girls this season is different. Well, I'll be very frank. It's to make the NCAA tournament for sure again, and I think it's going to be a challenge. I think we're up for that challenge. Top 3 in the conference. So I think that's once again that's a lofty challenge because usually the top 5 or 6 make the playoffs. Because of how strong the conference is, but yeah, I have high expectations. On paper, I want to be in the playoffs. Well, I think 2 different schemes: offensive scheme and defensive schemes. Defensive scheme, I think, is going to be pretty similar to what we've done in the past. I think we're big up front, so I think our blocking should be pretty good. Defensively, I think with Emily and Corey back there, 2 seniors playing back row, huge defensive improvement. If our digs don't go up per game from last year, I'll be very disappointed. So offensively, I've been looking at a bunch of different offenses, trying to utilize some 3-hitter front row attacks so that our freshmen aren't leaned on too hard and they have 2 other hitters with them, because I think that's another reason why the 6-2 works, is because you got 3 hitters all the time. I think what I've learned most at St. Leo is that your team is so different every year. Every year, it's like starting over. Like this year's team can never be compared to any other team. It's not the same, and that's why we're running different offense, different defense. I'm going to coach year to year, and I'm going to try to win that year. Like this year, I'm going to really get tested with less experienced players, more people that have to come in and make a contribution right away. Less staff. You know, last year I had like 4 assistant coaches helping out. Now it's Carlos and I mainly. So I think that one thing I've learned at Leo and just through coaching is the game changes all the time, so you have to change with the game. Carlos has been promoted to assistant coach from a volunteer assistant, and he's done a phenomenal job so far of accepting the organizational skills and the new tasks that are put on him, as well as really doing a good job of training in the gym. He's always been good at that. He's here at 6 a.m. and he leaves at 10 p.m., 11 p.m. I mean, the guy's just a workhorse, and I'm pretty blessed to have him as my assistant coach. You're only as good as your staff, so I just want to say thanks to him. My philosophy, once again, it changes. In fact, over the summer I sat down and rewrote it. You know, like I rewrote my mission statement, I rewrote why I coach, just to revisit. You know, I went to a good coaching workshop with Cecile Renaud from Florida State, and you know, she said, "Why do you coach?" And I have to think about that again and just revisit it because it's changed. And I really believe that I coach because I've always wanted to be a teacher, and I love teaching. And what better subject to teach than your favorite sport or favorite subject of volleyball? So getting back to that basic concept has really changed me. And I think I've become a little tougher as far as discipline, and he's definitely different. And I'm expecting and hoping good things this year. Played 3 scrimmages. We won 2, lost 1. I don't think we were challenged as hard as we should have been, and I also don't think we played as well as we should have. So it's kind of what I expected. You know, we got freshmen and we got changing offenses, and we're running different plays, and I'm going to be a little bit conservative and say we're not ready, because I don't think you're ever really ready to start the season. So we're going to have some growing pains, but I think we'll do okay. I think as long as we get better every game, that's the focus. You know, just like anything, I've gotten to know them really well over the 4 years, and I'm excited for them. You know, Corey has been a quiet team leader. You know, she does everything for SAC, and she stays involved with the campus, and she's kind of my organizational person. I ask her to get things done when I need the players to get them done. She's done everything I've asked in the classroom, on the court. Just been a great person to work with, and always puts the team first. Emily, you know, Emily came as a junior college kid. What a great person. She's the most competitive kid on my team by far. The amount of sacrifice that this girl has made to come back. Vocal leader, energy, fiery, so she'll definitely be missed. And then I saved Danielle for last because she is basically the most effective team player on our team. Highest hitting percentage, you know, all region, you know, always getting all these awards, all conference, all that stuff, freshman of the year. She has a chance to be player of the year in the conference if we could do something special. And kind of our vocal leader as far as like team huddles and things like that. And so it's a powerful 3. I've never been one to run away from the tough matches. I really think that playing tough competition is where you get better. We played number 8 Grand Valley as our second game of the season. And I did that for a reason. We're going to find out where we're at right away. But I think regionally, the toughest matches that we really have to worry about besides our conference is we play North Alabama twice, and we play West Florida twice. 2 top contenders of the other conference. We can take care of those 2. I think it really helps us in our overall regional ranking. It all goes back to conference play too. I mean, you got to take care of what you got to take care of in your conference. If you do well in your conference, our conference is tough enough that you finish top 3, top 4, you're making the NCAA tournament. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So conference play in those 4 matches are really going to make or break our season.